y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do something a little different. But first off, hey, how y'all been? As you can see, my big baby is on this side, but I got a little baby. And if y'all have been here for a while, then you know I did not know how to ride a bicycle before I got a bike. My last time riding a bicycle before I got a bike was when I had to be like 9 or 10. I have no idea. But I fell off that bike and I didn't get on one since then. And then I got my first motorcycle and I took a bike ride, like a pedal bike ride. And I was like, okay, it came back to me just a little bit. And so this year I decided that I wanted to get a bicycle because I wanted to do something different. And I live in a beautiful city that has like one of the best skylines ever. Argue with your mama. If you know where I am, then you know. Can't beat my skyline. But we also have a nice bike path that goes toward the skyline, and then there's Lake Michigan. It's just everything. So I've always wanted to take a bike ride there, and I decided to get a bike. And it's in blue and silver. So I got some accessories that I want to put on this bike because y'all know I'm a little extra. I have to do everything just a little custom, just a little bit. So y'all finna sit with me and we gonna chit chat, chill, probably listen to some music that y'all probably won't be able to hear because YouTube will flag me. But first, let me show y'all what I got because I'm really excited. So if you know me, then you know one of my favorite colors, well, actually my favorite color is blue, and then it's red, but it's blue. So I got some blue parts to put on my bike. Let me show y'all what I got. I'm so excited. All right, so when I got my bike, I knew I was going to be a little extra because it's a part of my charm. But I ended up immediately ordering a few things. So I got this bag/phone holder for the front of my bike. This is a mount for the cup holder that's going to go on the front of my bike. What are these? Oh, these are my pedals that I got. I got gloves, safety. My bell for my bike. What else is in here? I got this tape to go on my cup holder because I don't want the inside of the cup holder to scratch my water bottles. I was reading a lot of the comments and reviews and everything, and I saw that people's water bottles were getting scratched because of the mount that I got. I wanted a metal one. I did not want a plastic one because when it gets hot, I don't want it to like get squishy. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want it to melt. So I got a metal one, and I'm putting this on the inside of it just to give it a little cushion for my water bottle. And then, what else is in here? I got a seat because I rode my bike, and baby, this seat was like, it was a little rough. So I'm going to try this seat, and it matches my bike better anyway, even though this is a nice seat. I got my bike used, and it's a little worn and scratched up. So, yeah. And when I was looking for my bike, I ended up getting it off Marketplace, and I didn't want like an overly used bike because I'm extra. I wanted one that was like new, as new as I could get it without it being brand new if I couldn't find a brand new one. So I got a like new one, but I'm swapping the seat out. Oh, and it's a reflective thing on the back. That's cool. That's what I have. So we're gonna put these things on and vibe out, listen to some music. So here we go. The first installations that I did were the pedals. These pedals are metal as opposed to the plastic ones that came on the bike. And the reviews for these pedals were really good on Amazon. They have really good grip. When I took them out the box just to feel them, I knew that I wanted these. So I put the pedals on first, and then I moved on to the bell. The bell was not an exact blue match, but that's okay because there are parts that match this shade of blue, but when they're all together, they came out really nice. So this is the belt that I put on, and then I also purchased a mount for my cup holder. The cup holders that I did see that came with mounts, they didn't have the best of reviews. People were saying that they would spin or that it wasn't tight. So I decided that I wanted to get a mount for the cup holder and pick whatever cup holder I wanted. And the mount was pretty easy to install. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't in the way, make sure that it looked good and everything was lined up properly. So I'm glad I went this method, and you'll see why when I finally put the cup holder on. The next thing that I'm going to modify is removing the back reflector, because the new seat does have a reflector on the back of it. And I wanted to see, how much more streamlined that would be. And I think that I made a good decision. The next order of business was to remove the seat. It was really hard to get the seat off, but I eventually got it. And I wanted to remove my seat because it just really was not comfortable. As you can see, it's really thin compared to the newer one that I have. And my seat came with a specific mount. Well, my bike came with a specific mount for the seat. And the seat that I purchased had a little bit of extra things. So as you can see here, I'm removing those extra things because although the seat that I purchased comes with its own mount, the one that came on my bike is more compatible with the bike. And what I do love about the seat that I purchased is once I removed the mounting system that was on it, I was able to use that seat on the mount that came on my bike. So that was amazing. And as you can see, this seat is thicker than the original. All right, so I put on all of the parts that I got, and I like her. She's so cute. She's so big. But like I mentioned, I'm still waiting on the grips for the handlebars, and I'm still waiting for the actual cup holder. So, but I love her. Like, she looks like me. And I did want something that matched my motorcycle at first, but my favorite color has always been blue. And I want to, separate my bicycle journey from my motorcycle journey. And I love both of them so much. Oh my goodness. I snaps with customs, okay? And I was going to be extra and get her powder coated, but I decided not to do that. I'm going to stay true to her beauty, okay? I'm not going to be that extra. Now, I'll wait. Maybe eventually. But I did good. Y'all know I like to fix stuff. I'm a hands-on person. But I did get this bike used, but I got her like new because I didn't want my first bike to be like something run down or anything like that. But I also wanted a really good bike, and I couldn't find this bike brand new anywhere. I had to get a bike that was also short because y'all know I'm little. I'm 5 feet tall, so it's kind of hard to find a bike that's my size that is also for adults because I'm not a child. I was getting a lot of child bikes, so I'm grown. I just might be a little vertically challenged, but that's okay. Anyway, I ended up finding this bike, and she was in great condition. The person that I purchased this bike from did a really good job. And I did take her out on her first ride before I put everything on just to, test it out. I'm happy. So anyway, I'm going to bring y'all back when I get the last 2 parts, and we're going to put those on too. So until then, I'll see y'all probably in a day or 2. But for y'all, it's going to be like 15 seconds. So I see y'all a little later. All right, y'all, we are back to put the last 2 things on my bicycle. She is coming together so good. And that's the handlebar grips and my cup holder. So let's get into that. So y'all remember that roll of like blue tape looking stuff? This is that, and this is the cup holder that I was putting it on. I'm putting it like on the edges because I don't want this to scratch whatever cup I put in it when I slide it into here. So that's what we're going to do because I saw a lot of reviews about that on Amazon. This is the tape that I used. It's not sticky. It's very flexible. So I cut small pieces so that I can put it on the sharp edges of the cup holder itself. We are done. So I'll put tape here, 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 and here. This is, I think, hose tape, and it sticks to itself. So I put it on here, and we're gonna put it on the bike. Now we're going to put the cup holder on the mount that I pre-installed, and I removed the top and bottom screws on the mount so that it lines up with the holes on the cup holder itself. Here is me lining up the cup holder with the mount just to make sure everything is fit properly and to make sure that I did get a mount and cup holder that were compatible with each other. I did the checks when I purchased both items, but I did want to see in person before I did anything else. Regardless, I was going to keep the cup holder. It was the mount that I was more so concerned about, so I'm glad everything did come together, but I tightened everything down pretty nicely, so I'm just gonna let y'all watch me install that, and we're gonna see what else I put on here. The next order of business is the hand grips, and this took some arm work, but I got the originals off and installed the first one just to see what exactly it was that I had to do for the second one so I can show you. But basically, my hand grip space was too small, so I had to modify the ones that I purchased and cut off about an inch of the materials that were on the end of it. You have to do this as well. Just be safe with whatever materials you use. I used a box cutter and scissors. Once I got my measurement right, I removed the bar end that was underneath the original grip that was on the bike because my new grips came with new bar ends. So I put the new grip on. My new grips come with a piece on the beginning and at the end of the grip. I didn't need the one that came on the beginning because of the space that I had on my bike. And once I tightened down the second piece that went on the end, it fit perfectly. I have had no problems. And when I tested it to make sure if it was secure, it was secure. I also had to install a bar end after the fact. So as you can see, that's me putting it on, and this is how it turned out. All right, y'all, so my bike is done, and she looks exactly like I wanted her to. I'm so happy that I went with this colorway. I love her. I love her. I cannot wait to ride. So thanks for watching me modify. Thanks for watching me modify my bicycle. Now I just have to name her, and her name will be in the description. So go to the description if you want to see her name. And is there anything that I should have done differently? Something, I don't know, that I could add? I don't know. Let me know. I'm new to bicycling, so let me know in the comment section below. This is what my bike originally looked like, and I actually used AI to help me figure out what look I wanted to go for. This is the look that AI gave me. I just entered a picture of my bike, said what I wanted, and this was the picture. This is how my bike turned out after I purchased everything. I think she looks really good, but now we're gonna go on our first ride, and I was terrified using my bike mount. I was so scared. I was just staring out of all of the mirrors, the window. Oh my goodness. I was scared. But she's here. We made it. And we're going to go for our first ride since I added some modifications. So let's go. For my first ride, I wanted to make sure I had everything. I had my water, a space for my phone, and I took her out. The trail that I went on was very peaceful. This is what it looked like. I was able to really enjoy the work that I did for this bike. My bike is very comfortable. My ride was really smooth. I had some music going. Like, I really did enjoy my first ride. And I'm really looking forward to the summer and future bike rides. But this was a vibe for sure. And it was everything that I thought it would be for my first ride on my technically new bike, because she does not look like she used to. And I was able to make this bike my own. So I'm just going to let y'all enjoy the rest of the video, and I'm going to let y'all watch me enjoy my ride. The first ride went well. I had a good time. I'm tired. It's time for a nap. But I did enjoy my ride. So. Thanks for watching this video and tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.